Welcome aboard the Beseto Express. We'll cover 3 countries: Beijing in China, Seoul in Korea, and Tokyo in Japan. Together we'll explore the culture of Beseto. All aboard the Beseto Express.
Born within the common people, drawn for the common people, and enjoyed by the common people, folk paintings. Folk paintings reveal the everyday lives and philosophy of the common people long ago. Works of art where simple wisdom is hidden, folk paintings. We'll take a look at folk paintings in the 3 Beseto countries. Realistically portrayed and the sometimes humorous folk paintings of Japan, especially popular those from the samurai culture. Chinese folk paintings have superstitious significance, especially when moving into a new house. Sometimes naughty and sometimes exaggerating, folk paintings of Korea with satire and humor. Folk paintings, blending unique colors with the unique Beseto cultures. Let's find out about the lives of the people of the 3 Beseto countries through their folk paintings.
Hello again, I'm Doris Han, your host of Beseto Express. Do you know how the tiger got its stripes? In Korea, there's a folk tale saying that the tiger got it when it caught on fire after running away from his grandfather after stealing a cigarette. Many fun folk tales, such as this one, are told through paintings like these, called folk paintings in Korea. Why don't we go back into history where it all begins?
Painting was the first means of communicating ideas to one another. Folk paintings started from cave wall paintings. The painting of a hunting scene full of life leads us to the past. Folk wall paintings were used to record the life of the deceased. Folk paintings have existed throughout history all over the world. As Buddhism spread during the 4th century AD, Korean folk paintings were combined with religion. Buddhist paintings depicting the world of Buddha became a major form of folk painting. Buddhist paintings were largely produced from the 10th century to the 14th century. In the mid-18th century of the Joseon dynasty, genuine folk paintings started to appear. Common subjects were animals familiar to the common people. Caricatures of animals were especially popular. The beloved tiger was most popular. The 12 animals of the Oriental zodiac were also common. And there are many paintings wishing for many children, as symbolized by fish and birds. But the most unique character of Korean folk paintings is the variety in perspective, ignoring top or bottom, left or right.
인화는 크게 나누면 하나는 자기 염원을 갖다가 인간의 본질적 염원을 희구하는 그런 내용. 또 하나는 그것이 잡기 한때 뺏길까봐 잡기를 물리치려고 하는 이제 그러한 벽사적인 거. 이제 쉽게 말하면 약간 부족 같은 이러한 성격을 띤 이런 그림들. 크게 두 개 나눠집니다.
The samurai culture is the most well-known culture in Japan. During the rule of the samurai, Japan developed folk paintings depicting the lives of warriors and battles. Japanese folk paintings often depicted undisciplined samurais playing with gisang, hostesses. Gisang appear in many folk paintings along with the samurai. Japanese folk paintings are detailed and realistic. Early folk paintings of Japan were also portrayed in a humorous way. Woodblock printed paintings for mass production appeared, and this helped to spread Japanese culture afar.
그거는 만화 그림하고 다릅니다. 일본의 풍속입니다. 그 그림은 이제 풍속을 자기네들 생활 풍속이 여러 가지 종류가 많아요. 뭐 참 이렇게 그리다 보면 약간 춘화적인 그림도 있고 막 그래놔서 대단히 재미있고 굉장히 또 굉장히 세밀하게 묘사했고.
Folk paintings of China have also used humans as their main subject, like Japan. Scary-looking warriors often appear in these paintings. Most main characters of folk paintings were great leaders or war heroes. When you observe the painting techniques, some emphasize the eyes or scary facial expressions. It was believed that if such paintings were put on the front gate, it would protect those within. Playful children also appear. The Chinese believed they would bring good fortune. As such, most Chinese folk paintings are symbolic and contain superstitious meanings.
但是说到年画呢，它就不一样了。年画呢，这个名词呢是在100年的道光年间才有这个名词，才确定。以前不叫这个名词，但是以前这个内容都是年画的。年画顾名思义就是过年的时候，中国的农历那个正月初一就是过年的时候。
When you see a four-leaf clover, you instantly feel lucky, right? That's why when we find one, we stick it in between pages of a book and keep it sacred. These folk paintings are believed to have the same effect. They're the Asian version of the four-leaf clover. Come with me as I view these lucky charms.
The most common folk paintings of Korea are those featuring the magpie and the tiger. The caricaturized tiger seems to have the comical expression of a man. Next to the tiger, the protector of justice, a magpie. The tiger transforms into familiar and friendly images with diverse facial expressions.
매우 익살스러면서 그 해학적인 호랑이라고 얘기를 많이 하고 있거든요. 결국은 한국 민족의 그 우리 조상들이 상당히 유머러스하고 재치도 있고 그 해학적인 면이 있다는 얘기죠. 그러니까 남을 해치기보다는 항상 그 이렇게 웃음을 줄 수 있는 편안한 소위 멋이 담겨 있는 그런 호랑이 얼굴 표정이 바로 한국 호랑이 얼굴 표정입니다.
Goblins are mainly painted in the Oju province. Folk paintings of goblins, hilariously portrayed, are one of the few folk paintings that have symbolic meaning. Those paintings depict a playful and friendly image of goblins. These images reflect the Japanese belief that goblins were considered close friends. Why were goblins such a main feature in Japanese paintings?
오니가와라고 하는 도깨비를 그려서 재앙을 들어오지 못하게 한다든가 이런 류의 그림들이 있는데 우리하고는 약간 성격이 좀 다릅니다. 성격이 다른데 일본에서도 중국, 한국 마찬가지로 정초에 오래 살고 복 많이 받고 행복하기를 기원하는 그런 뜻의 그림을 붙이는 것은 비슷합니다.
The development of folk paintings is closely related to the character of a nation's people. The god of fortune, Jianyu, is seen everywhere in China, an insight into the people. The famous warrior, Jianyu, is the representative god of China, bringing fortune and driving away bad luck. Jianyu images appearing after the Middle Ages represent the hopes of the common people that he would protect their house.
In Korea, when a person builds a new home or just moves into one, the owner decorates the interior of the house with many of these folk paintings you saw here today. But these paintings aren't just randomly hung around the house, but each one is carefully pre-selected to fit the ambience of that room. Folks living in China and Japan also believe that where a painting is hung, the meaning is different. Why don't we go see how they're being used today?
Most folk paintings of Japan were used to decorate the houses. So most paintings focus on beauty rather than inserting symbolic meanings. The place where folk paintings were most often used was on the oshiriire, a type of door that separates a room from the closet, and only the bottom part of the door was decorated. Since it was a place that was used often, simple subjects were depicted. As such, folk paintings were melted into the everyday lives of the common people. Folk paintings that have both drawings and literature are being widely used, still spreading their roots into our lives even in superstitious ways. About 100 years ago, foreigners realized the value of folk paintings.
이 명취신이 돼서 세계 이제 개방하면서 서구 사람들이 일본에 와가지고 이 그림을 굉장히 많이 사가지고 왔어요. 서구 사람들 눈에는 굉장히 참 신기하고 재미있거든요.
Chinese folk paintings show off their elaborate colors. There was a time in history when folk paintings had lost their place with the winds of social revolution. The Cultural Revolution of 1958 affected the arts, and folk paintings remained as a means of class struggle. Although they are not the typical superstitious folk paintings of China, the styles were very similar. Over the past 40 years, Chinese folk paintings became more detailed and intricate. The subject of folk paintings was, of course, the common laborer in realistic scenes of work fields and factories. Exciting paintings of daily life with educational messages also appeared.
一个真正是一个百花齐放的局面，所以这种绘画，它能够很好的表现出当地的这个地方风光，优美的风土人情，还有这个悠久的传统文化，都能在这种绘画里反映出来。
Korea had different places to hang different types of folk paintings. The tiger was for the door, the dog was for the storage room, and the mystical dragon was also hung on the door to drive away evil spirits and bad fortune. When there was a drought, there was a custom of hanging this dragon, which was believed to bring the rain in the clouds. As such, Korean folk paintings have their own symbolic meanings according to where they are hung. This Shipjangsang folk painting, or the folk painting of the 10 long living entities featuring animals like the deer, the tortoise, the crane, the pine trees, and the sun, this is one of the most loved subjects for folk paintings even today. The most popular pictures in Korean folk paintings feature the flower and the bird. This painting, called the hwacho, symbolizes the unchanging love between a husband and wife. Flowers often symbolize fortune and childbirth and are used often on screens that decorate the bedroom of a couple. This folk painting ignores the rules of composition and intensity of light different from the familiar paintings we see. Only the important elements of the object, subjective to the painter, are emphasized to complete this painting. This shows the expression of nature not just as a simple scene, but as a living thing breathing together with man. These are folk paintings of letters from the Joseon dynasty introducing Confucian ideas. Such folk paintings are unique in form, drawing inside and outside the letters. In paintings of the letters meaning good son, goldfish, bamboo, or a traditional harp are drawn. In a loyal man painting, the dragon, shrimp, and bamboo or turtle were drawn. These are 8 letters that mean do well to your parents, keep trust between friends, and maintain good manners.
결국은 아주 자유분방한 거죠. 그러니까 그리고 작가가 원했던 작가가 무엇인가를 그 기원했던 그 소재를 크게 그려서 더 강조하는 그런 느낌을 가지고 있고 뒤 배경을 아주 적게 그려서 무엇인가 왜소하게 보이는 그런 내용들인데 이런 화법은 아마 우리 민화에서만 볼 수 있는 특별한 화법이죠.
Approaching the modern day, Korean folk paintings were hidden under the turbulence of history for a while. Korean folk paintings that have been reborn through Reformation movements have changed into a more modern and elaborate form. Unlike the symbolic style of the past, the paintings are more realistically portrayed and the subjects have also become more varied. Today, more and more people are wanting to learn the simple spirits of the common people that are embodied in the folk paintings. Although they are not masterpieces, anybody can feel close to folk paintings, and that may be the reason they are loved so much.
민화 그 자체는 우리 서민들 속에서 낙관 없이 그려지는 그 민족이 어리다라는 생각이 들어서 많은 걸 관심을 갖고 찾아보다가 역사와 같은 것이기 때문에 한번 배워보자 그런 마음에서 제가 배우게 됐습니다.
These folk paintings of the Beseto countries are starting to be recognized by the rest of the world due to its unique designs and use of colors. But behind each picture lies a story that helps people better understand that country's culture. They're also a symbol of luck and hope for prosperity. But if you don't care for all that cultural stuff, they make pretty nice gifts. Well, that's all the time for today. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Everybody wishes to live long, live better, and to be happy. Folk paintings express such hopes, joys, and sorrows of the powerless and unheard common people.